Hey, welcome everybody. I'm Julie Kalkinen, and welcome to day one of the 12 Days of Christmas. So this was just like kind of an impromptu thing that I decided to do, but I just went with it because it was, seemed super fun. But a lot of people around the holidays, you get super overwhelmed and you start feeling like a heavy bag of crap. And like, what if you could actually just totally prevent that? Because it's like now in the world, things are moving faster than they've ever moved. And like the universe is expanding at a most rapid rate. And I just find with myself, when I ask for something and I'm like, hey, what would it take for this to show up? Or what would it take to pay for Mexico with total ease? What would it take to like do whatever I would like to do? And I swear to God, you guys, there's like some real magic happening when you can be present with yourself and ask an open-ended question. So this series is going to be a bunch of different things, but it basically is going to be you tuning into yourself. And like even for today, I was kind of like, wondering like, hey, what could I talk about that would like create the greatest for everybody? But it's like, man, the gift of presence right now, it's so not normal in this day and age where people are like doom scrolling on their phone. And it's going like, how present actually are you in your life right now? And like I'm doing this for me, and it's like, how present have I been in my own life? So how present have we been? And it's not even to make us feel bad about it, but it's like, how much more present could we be? And I just know like magical things always happen when we just take a little second and when we're present with ourselves. So what areas of your life have you actually been kind of avoiding, like being present with, and just kind of like escaping it, running away from it, right? I'll do it later. And it's like, what if now is the friggin' time? And it's just so funny that the things that we think about, we make them into these big, huge friggin' ordeals. And it's like, oh my God, it's because you thought about it so many friggin' times that you just didn't want to take action. So it's like, what if you could dust off all the things that you would really like that you've kind of been avoiding? Like, what if we could energetically dust them off? And then you could invite them, like, hey, it's like, hey, how much fun would it be to like do that again? So what have you been kind of avoiding that now is the time for? So yeah, everyone. So for those of you that have never done any of like weird energetic stuff with Julie, um, like even right now, wherever you are, just take a little breath and just even when I say it, you're like, I don't know what that is. It's like, yeah, you do. Your energy is just going to do it and follow it when I say it. So get out of your head and out into the space around you. So just pour your energy, pour it outside your body, and fill up the space of the room around you. It's almost like you're like reaching out with your awareness and you're expanding your zone of awareness. So this is at the density of people's brains though, is that we think so friggin' much. We're like, oh, I'm in my head and live from here up. And like on my epitaph, I don't want it to be like, yeah, Julie was a great thinker. It's like, no thanks. Like, how much fun is that? So let's expand out into the space around us. And as soon as you ask for it, you're doing it. So for all the head cases out there that like don't think that it's that easy, it actually is, but we just make it like, I can't get out of my head. And then it's like this big problem that you can't overcome, which is like total bullshit. So it's like, what problems have you created to be like, unsolvable, unovercomable? And like, what if we make them difficult sometimes? So everywhere you're making everything really difficult for yourself, um, yeah, you just need to be aware of it and you can change it, right? So once again, yeah, what could we be present with right now, today, here, all together? And like, what actually is the contribution of the group of like us being here all together, no matter who's watching this now, in the future? what can this contribute to me? What can this contribute to you? And what can it contribute to you having like a glorious Christmas? And I was thinking about this in the bathroom too. It's like, man, I love open-ended freaking questions, but it's like, what would it take for this series to actually change the trajectory of my life and make it 1,000 times greater? And what would it take for it to also do the same for you? So, what would these 12 days really like to be like? And like, what's required for all of us to close off this year with like a magical bang? And one with that it's not like, oh, I can't wait for this year to be over. It's like, man, and I was thinking about this the other night. It's like how some people kind of love to rush away time, you know? And I was like, man, everything that doesn't allow us to just totally enjoy every moment of every day and never wish away, like, oh, I wish this day would come, or it's like, oh, I wish today would be over, you know? So it's like, what gift of presence can we have with ourselves today that we've never friggin' had before? Oh, yeah. So yeah, let's expand out again. Pour your energy outside your body and fill up the space of the whole room. Fill up the space of the town that you're in. And like you're that fast, so giver, go, go. And expand out even more. And like expand out into your whole country. And like, what if you were so powerful that you could friggin' expand out across the entire world? So all your points of views that don't allow you to expand out past your head bubble, past your comfortable zone of awareness that we like to operate from and function from, that's like keeping us totally small. Expand beyond out, expand beyond it all. So what would it take for you to actually expand out farther than you've ever expanded, ever? Oh, and go even more than that. So it's like you guys acknowledge that, like, wow, I'm kind of feeling sleepy. It's like, wow, I don't know what's going on, but it's like, yeah, energetic expansion is just such a winner, such a winner. So what if that's like, and I've said this for friggin' years. It's like expanding your energy out and getting out of your compressed head bubble is the number one pain reliever probably of all time. But I think it solves every problem that we could ever have. So expanding out beyond it all. So what would it take for us to really remember that this holiday season? That it's like, oh man, we can just like expand out beyond it all, right? I love that. It's like, and be the eagle that truly soars beyond all the stuff, right? So the other thing I wanted to touch on was it's like how much gratitude and enthusiasm can this like electrify into your life? Because I know that's the thing, I work on a lot of people, and a lot of people are walking around and they're freaking half dead. And so it's like, even with that, it's like, how much gratitude was someone that's kind of half dead and like, wah, wah, how much gratitude do they have in their life? Like, probably friggin' none, right? And how easy is it? And I thought about this the other day. It's like, oh, holy shit, Julie, I'm literally concentrating on the 2% of shit that's wrong instead of like the 98% of all the blessings that like I've been totally blessed with. So it's like, what are you focusing on? And it's like, is it the glass half empty? But how much gratitude can you have? And it's like, and this is the whole thing. It's like not just at friggin' Thanksgiving, you know what I mean? But I just know when I have more gratitude, I have this enthusiasm and I have this fire and this like spark for my life, you know? And I just know there's a lot of people out there that do not have this enthusiasm and spark for their own friggin' life. So it's like, what can this contribute to you? Having more enthusiasm for your life, enthusiasm for creating your life, and like enthusiasm for creating your day, you know? A lot of people think that, you know, things just happen to them. And I know that that's like, it's the biggest bullshit that, and it's like, I just know that, you know, people are telling me all the bad shit that's going on. And like, you know, I love listening. And there's something else totally available. So how much more enthusiasm can you have for your own life? And how much more presence can you have in your own life? And like, oh my God, what could you be grateful for about you that you've never been grateful for before? And I truly think that like these questions, this is the quote hard work that a lot of people just won't do. And it's just taking a moment to be present with what's up for you right now. So then it's that. So it's like, so what is up for you right now? And what if all you had to do was just acknowledge it and expand way beyond it? So let's take, so what is up for you? And let's expand out so far, expand out beyond the entire world. Take this thing, this piece of shit with you, whatever your the thing is, and expand it out across the entire world. And it somehow just starts melting. So it's like, what if you tapping into your magic and it's just presence? Because it's like, I swear to God, you guys, as soon as you're present with something and have some allowance, it can totally change. So what have you been really wanting to change? And now's the time. And what if you could just even listen to this again and get the energy of whatever you want to change and just expand beyond it? So what if, on the first day of Christmas, my true love said to me, it's like, expand out, Julie. What would it take to have more gratitude and enthusiasm, electrifying our life? And it's like, yeah, you guys, I just know it's that whole thing. We are always grateful for the like stuff around us, and we're never actually grateful to be us. We're never grateful for ourselves. So what if that all changes now? So you know what I love about this is that this series is the 12 Days of Christmas, and I'm like, what would it take for this to be like under like 10 minutes, because it's like when they're longer, like, yeah, anyway. But it's going to be 12 minutes on the 12 Days of Christmas. Like, I'm going to show it again. So you guys, thank you so much for watching. And yeah, thank you for joining me for day one, everyone that's here. So we'll see you guys tomorrow. And sorry I came early. I got a massage client at 10 o'clock. So I'm like, that's not going to work. So the whole 10 o'clock thing, that's probably total bullshit also. So it'll probably be around 9. It'll probably be earlier than that. So thank you so much for watching, you guys, and have a great day. It's like, shut this off.